So I just finished at the gym. I dropped Michael off at the train station on my way here. He's gone to hang out with his friend. And then I'm about to head back home now, have a quick shower, and then I've got an eyebrow appointment. Getting my eyebrows waxed, tinted and laminated. Last time I got them laminated, it didn't last as long as I was hoping because they say like 4 to 6 weeks, but I felt like the lamination part already started wearing off after like 2-3 weeks. So fingers crossed it stays a little longer this time, but if not, it's all good as well, because the main thing that I wanted to get them done for is Tasmania, which we leave on Sunday. Oh my gosh, it's really hot in the car. Let me turn the aircon on. So yeah, getting my eyebrows done and excited for them to look nice and fresh, because this is what they currently look like. So it'll be very nice to have them filled in and like brushed out a bit more without me having to like do it every morning. Yeah, I'm gonna head home now. So I just rinsed off, kept my hair the same. It's actually looking pretty cute because I had it curled yesterday, so the ponytail's got a nice shape to it. So this is the outfit for today. Yeah, these are new shorts and they're so comfy. The inside is like not fleecy, but just like a kind of, I don't know how to describe it, like a soft material, so they're so comfy. And yeah, just this little white tank go-to for summer. Yeah. Okay, I have to leave in like 5 minutes for my eyebrow appointment, but I'm just gonna make myself a quick matcha. I can either put you up really high where you can see my face but not what I'm doing, or really low and then you see nothing except like the middle of me. So I'm gonna make a matcha. I couldn't see any matcha powder when I went to the shops recently, so I got these, which are like little matcha tea bags. I made one the other day and it tasted really good, but it was like, it didn't really have like a strong green color. Like when I put milk in it, it kind of just looked like white with like a little bit of a green tinge. So it doesn't really look like it's a matcha, but it tastes really good. Like you can taste it, but I do want to try and get some actual matcha powder. So I'm gonna use my fave glasses from my best friend Lara, and the instructions say for the cold one to literally just put it in a glass of cold water, but I always feel like it infuses better if you put a little bit of hot and then top it up with like cold and like ice and everything. So I'm gonna put a little bit of water into the bottom and then leave that for a few minutes. And then I'm going to just top it up with milk, a bit of cold water from the fridge and ice. Okay, so see, looks green, but it's like more of like a lime green, not like the dark green that you like usually associate with matcha. It does taste good, and so I'm going to put some cold water. I'm just gonna hold it up so you guys can see. Up to about there. Then we've got this tray of like really big ice cubes. It's actually so nice because you just need to like pop one out. I tried to combine saying pop and put, got ahead of myself. So you just need to put like basically one into a glass like this. So yeah, I kind of like it because you don't have to put like a bunch, you just put one big one. Then I'm gonna top it up with milk. If I had almond or oat, I would use that, but we only have whole milk right now, so using that. And yeah, see, it's like slightly green, but kind of looks more like I'm just drinking a glass of milk. You can't really tell that it's matcha. Has a slight green tinge to it, but you can actually taste it more than you would think from the color of it. So yeah. Oh, almost forgot, I need to put some sugar syrup to sweeten it because I like my matcha and my iced chais and my coffee and all of that nice and sweet. So yeah, I just use this sugar syrup that we have. It's a cocktail simple syrup. It's, you know, just sugar syrup that we use for making cocktails, and I just put a dash of that in and then stir it. Very cool. So nice. All done. Nice sweet matcha. I could probably take this out now, but I'll leave it in to infuse a little bit more. Yeah, barely looks like green, but like even if I bring it over to better lighting, you can kind of tell, but it doesn't look like what you'd think a matcha usually looks like, with like that really deep green color. But yeah, it'll do for now. Tastes good. And I'll try and get some matcha powder next time I go shops, or look up if I need to go to like a special like health food store or something to get the powder. Yeah, I'm going to sip this and then I need to leave. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish it before I go, but yeah. Okay, I'm leaving now, and I'm going to hurry, but I just thought I would give you a quick before of my eyebrows so we can compare. But yeah, this is what they look like before, and I'll see you after my appointment. Okay, so this is them after. It looks a bit crazy right now, especially because I'm not even like wearing any makeup on the rest of my face. But obviously they're going to go down a little, so they won't be this big and bushy. But yeah, we will see how they go in the next few days. This is like a lot bigger than when they did them last time. But I did tell her that the lamination didn't stay that long last time, so I think she did like extra and like brushed them up a lot more. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see what they look like in a few days, because right now I feel like they're a little crazy, but we will see. Yeah, I'm just gonna head home now. I might start doing a little bit of like outfit planning slash like packing, like putting stuff aside for Tasmania, because we leave on Sunday morning, so we only pretty much have today and tomorrow. Okay, so I'm home now. I'm still trying to get used to these, but I think like in this lighting they actually look way more normal and not so crazy. And I might put some makeup on as well and see if that makes it blend in with my face a bit more. But like even just in this lighting, I think they look a lot less crazy. So I just don't know why she did them so much bigger than like I showed her in the photo, but I think they'll go down in the next few days too. So you're balanced on my perfumes right now, so I'm crossing my fingers you don't fall down. Just going to do a little bit of makeup, but I don't know how I'm going to do this because I'm going to try and like avoid my eyebrows. So I'll just do some concealer. This lighting is making me look quite rosy. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna try put some tinted moisturizer and just try to like avoid my brow area. It's also a bit tricky as I'm using the camera as my mirror, so okay. Feeling a bit shiny, so I'm going to put a bit of powder on. Then I'm gonna do a bit of bronzer, but generous on the bronzer, especially in summer. Although technically it's actually not summer until next month, but I feel like in Australia the summer starts already at like the end of October, start of November. I'm gonna do a little bit of eyeshadow. I'm using the Colourpop Nude Mood palette. And then I always use an angled brush and go along my lash line. This is very tricky, using the camera instead of a mirror. Curl my lashes. So I actually got this new mascara because recently Priceline had half price mascaras, and I've always used the Maybelline Lash Sensational, and I was like, I'm gonna try something new. So I got this L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes, but I'm actually not the biggest fan of it. It goes on quite nicely, but at the end of the day, it's like smudged everywhere. Like I have it in my eyebrow, like on top of my eyelid, underneath my eye, everywhere, and I don't know why. I don't know if the formula is more oily and that's why it like smudges around more, because this one at the end of the day, like it's still like where it's supposed to be and just on my eyelashes and not around my whole eye, and it kind of just like is more crumbly, which I think maybe makes it stay on better. So sorry L'Oreal, but I'm glad I didn't pay full price for this because at the moment it's not doing it for me. So today I'm gonna go with my trusted Maybelline Lash Sensational. That is probably all I'm going to do. I'm feeling a little better about it now because I was like, whoa, those are massive. Yeah, I think I'm going to start trying to plan out my outfits for Tasmania. I have a bit of an idea. We're only going for a week, so I want to try and like not overpack too much, even though I probably will a little because I don't know exactly how the weather's going to be, and I think I'm going to need like a lot of different options and layers for like if it's going to be really cold or if it's actually quite warm. But I also still want to try and like plan out like what I would want to wear each day, and I think I'm actually going to do like a visual one. Like when we went to New York, I just wrote it out in my notes and I just like wrote like a description of the like clothing item that would make sense to me, and like describe the outfit for each day. But I think I might try and do like a little Canva thing and maybe like a mood board of like some of the outfits. I don't know, I'm gonna see. I just put a little bit of lip tint on as well. They definitely look less crazy in the camera than they do in the mirror. Okay, so I started planning out like the outfits like this. So this would be like for the flight, I think. But I've kind of realized that this might not be that useful for this trip because I don't really know like how the weather's gonna be, and it could literally be like really sunny and summery, or it could be like freezing. So I feel like I need to like, I would need to plan multiple like options for each activity for each day, which I just feel like is too stressful and like too much. So I feel like I'm just kind of gonna like plan general outfits and like bring items that I want to wear, have outfits in mind when I pack it, but not necessarily like specific for this day or this day as much. But I was like, I feel like this is just overcomplicating this too much. So yeah, it's just not gonna, like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stick to it anyway because I don't know what the weather's gonna be like until we're there, kind of, because like even though like obviously I can look at the weather forecast, I think it changes a lot and is very unpredictable. So I think it will just make more sense to kind of plan outfits that I think I would want to wear, but like then wear them depending on the weather that day, kind of thing. Yeah. Okay guys, so I'm just at uni. I just dropped off my textbook that I forgot to return after my exam because I was so excited about finishing my final exam and like finishing uni. So I just dropped that off now because it was on the way to go pick up Michael and then go to his family's for dinner. I also just got myself this nice cold berry, what's it called? Berry Storm flavored water. But I also got a smoothie because I actually wanted to get like a iced tea soft drink smoothie. Then I saw the water and I was like, well, I forgot to bring my water bottle. So I'm just gonna get 2 drinks. And also I'm a little bit hungry, so the smoothie will be good to be a little snack before dinner. I'm going to head off. It is gonna be a bit of a journey because it's not a great time to be driving now right now. It took me like 40 minutes to get here and people were being crazy and the wind was really strong as well. So on the freeway I was like fighting I really had to hold onto the steering wheel. And then yeah, now it's going to take me another like hour and 15. I'm going to take the coastal route, which is going to hopefully be slightly better. It's not as red on maps, so fingers crossed. But I'm going to put my podcast on and just sip my drinks and try and enjoy the drive. And yeah, so I made it. The drive was actually not that bad. Like, it was actually pretty nice. There's a couple of like slow spots and like there was quite a few cars on the road, but it wasn't as bad as I anticipated. And I drove along the ocean for a little bit of it because I took like the coastal route, and that was really pretty. I drove across like a bridge that had the ocean and like harbour, and there was like some streets I drove through with like really big luscious like green trees that were just like framing the road. So many jacarandas. If you don't know, they're like these big purple trees that are flowering right now, and you can just like see them as you're driving. And yeah, it was really pretty. I was just sipping up my drinks and listening to my podcast, and yeah, I feel like all I've done today is literally just sit in my car, because I got in my car, drove to the gym, then I drove back home, then I pretty much got back in my car and drove to my eyebrow appointment, then drove back home. Then I was home for like an hour or two, then I drove to my other appointment, and then I drove home and literally was home for 2 seconds, just ran and grabbed my textbook, drove to uni, dropped off my textbook, and then drove straight from there here. And then I'm about to pick up Michael, and then from there we're going to drive again for another like 20 minutes or something to get to his family's. So a lot of driving, and then after we have dinner we're going to drive another hour to get back home. So today definitely driving a lot of Ks, yeah, spending a lot of time in my car, but yeah, it's all good. I'm really excited for dinner, and yeah, I don't know if I'm going to film anything for the rest of the day, so I might catch up with you tomorrow. Yeah, I will see you then. Good morning. I am much happier with my eyebrows today, but I think I might still go get them touched up just to like define the tops a little bit more. I have just gotten up and I'm about to just have my coffee, and I'm going to look through some movies that I can download on the iPad for the flight, and then I think I'm going to try to start packing. I'm going to try to see what I can film, but I feel like I need to be like focused when I'm packing, so I might need to like focus while I'm trying to decide and everything, and I'll just get it all out, and then I'll like time lapse me packing it all into my suitcase. Update on the eyebrows. I feel like this video is becoming like an eyebrow video, but it's just because it's become like, it was such a big thing. Like, I was literally so upset about it yesterday, but then this morning when I woke up, like, they were already way better. But I just got back from the beauty salon, and she just took a little bit more out. I'm still a little bit red. A little bit more out from underneath to give me back that arch and like thin the tails, and then she just took a little bit more off the top to kind of bring me back down to a thickness that's more like my natural brows and feels a bit more like me. So yeah, I'm really happy with them now. And yeah, so these are my piles right now. This is like pants, both long and short. This is other bottoms, but like these are skirts and that's a dress. And then this is tights and an activewear set. I think I'm going to need to pack another activewear set though. This is tops, so I've got some long sleeves, some short sleeve. And then this is like kind of jackets and like my plain outfit. I'm trying to decide between these two tops. I think I might need to try them on again and decide which one I like more with the outfit. And then I also have like a maybe pile down here. So those two tops, and I've got a knitted sweater, which I think I'm going to pack, but I just need to decide if I'm going to bring like both of these scarves or just one. But the pink one doesn't go with like outfits that are more blue, so maybe I just bring that one because it's more plain. I don't know. And then I've also laid out some stuff for Michael. He's still at work right now, but I just laid some stuff out that I think would be nice for him to take because he asked me to. He said he's probably going to be asking me what to pack anyway, so since he only gets back this afternoon and he'll have less time to pack, I thought I would start laying out some stuff for him right now as well. So yeah, I think I've got a few things that I need to iron, which is kind of annoying because I don't know if there's an iron there. I'm hoping there is, but if I iron it here, even though it will go in my suitcase, it'll get a little bit crinkled, but I'm thinking it would still be more smooth than if I just didn't iron it. So I might do that.
Oh, I still make it closer. I want this beanie, this beanie, and this beanie. I like beanies. Now you actually go through what I'm wearing each day. So all the days again? So
What were the days? Monday? Tuesday? Wednesday?
No.
Like what are we doing on each day?
Yes, that is what I'm doing.
On Monday we're doing Mount Wellington, and then I thought we walk around like Battery Point to like get lunch and the like cute old houses there or something.
So Mount Wellington, what are you wearing? Activewear? Because I do have this shirt.
Look how perfectly they fit in there, because these are like, because I ironed them, they're like all the exact same size. It's really satisfying.
So I don't need to bring like fancy pants?
Fancy pants. Toiletries and makeup. Only one of which is probably going to fit in here. The other one is going to have to go in my suitcase. Okay, so back home now from Tassie. And since I kind of like didn't really finish showing what I ended up packing, I'm going to show you as I unpack, and I'm kind of going to show you like what I packed versus what I wore. Yeah, but I actually did wear a good chunk of the stuff that I packed. Like I thought there was going to be so much that I didn't wear, but there's actually only a few things that I didn't end up using, which is good. So I'm going to start unpacking and show you things that I did and didn't wear. So puffer jacket, wore this a lot, probably like most of the days. Just really easy to like put on over an outfit, but it keeps you super warm. This is actually Michael's, but here's another jacket. I wore this together with the white dress that I brought, and also an outfit that I wore with like a black skirt, white top, and my boots, which was quite a cool, bit more edgy outfit. This is the little white baby tee that I wore on the flight there. My blue hoodie. I wore this when we went just to go grab some pizza. My knitted white, it's kind of like a chenille, is that how you say it? Chenille knit. I wore this over the top of my blue dress. This scarf I wore once, I think. Yep, but I had 2 scarves, so I wore the other one slightly more because it was white, so it was more plain. I brought a bathing suit, did not wear that, so brought it just in case, but I wasn't expecting to use it, so that is fine. My curling hair curler, I did use that only once though, on the day that we went and took photos, but the curls lasted really nicely on the following days, so that was really nice. Then, in terms of pants, my black tracksuit pants, wore these once when we came back home from a day out and I just wanted to get into comfy clothes, and we went for dinner downstairs at like the hotel. Grey shorts. Also wore these once on that day we went to go get the pizza. Black like bodycon skirt. I wore that on the day that I was talking about with the leather jacket and like the more edgy kind of outfit. Black tights. Wore those with that same outfit, as well as the day before when we went to Port Arthur with my denim skirt because it was quite cold, so I had those on underneath. Then these 3 pairs of pants I did not wear, so my kind of like slack wide leg more formal kind of pants, I didn't end up wearing those. And then these like linen shorts I didn't end up wearing because it wasn't really warm enough to wear shorts most of the time. And then these leather, blue faux leather pants also didn't wear, just they were an extra pair of pants that I did end up opting for. Cool, that is the left side of my suitcase. Then on the other side we've got the tiered denim look, but like cotton skirt that I was talking about, that I wore the tights underneath for Port Arthur. And then this is the top that I wore with that outfit. Then my pajamas, obviously wore those every night, just these really soft stretchy grey wide leg pants, and this grey also super soft long sleeve. And then this white scarf was pretty handy. I had it when we went to Mount Wellington. It was really cold at the top, so I was glad I had that. And then I also wore it at the Botanical Gardens, and I think on a couple of other days we had it in the backpack just in case, but I didn't need it as much as I thought I was going to. Then this blue cropped long sleeve, I wore that when we went to Mount Wellington together with, this stuff is a bit crumpled, but this blue active set. So yeah, these black leggings I also wore with my plain outfit, as in plain as in not basic but like flying on the plane. Plain black t-shirt, also just wore that when we went to that dinner, and I wore my black tracksuit pants. Actually didn't need my rain jacket, which was very happy surprise. And then I had just these shoes. So these are my Air Maxes. Wore these for Mount Wellington and on like one other day. And then these boots, which were actually new, I got them specifically for the trip. They were really nice. I wore them together with the white dress with the black like outfit, and that's it, I think, those 2 days. And then the other pair of shoes that I brought were my New Balances, which are also pretty new. And these were super comfy, just really good for walking, but still looked kind of nice, like even if I was wearing a dress or anything. Oh, I think I wore the boots as well when I was wearing the blue dress. Maybe I wore these. I don't know, you'll see in the photos. But those are the 3 pairs of shoes I brought, and I wore all 3 of them. They were all very practical. Then, in terms of tops, I had this pink button down. I wore that with jeans for brunch. I also had jeans, which I think, because I was wearing them yesterday on the fly, I already put them in the wash, but they were just blue jeans. This little black sports crop I didn't end up wearing. The only day I wore activewear was when we went to Mount Wellington. I had this little like white strappy back like crop, but it was nowhere near warm enough to be wearing that, and so I was like, there's no point wearing it if I'm going to be wearing a jumper or something over it anyway, so didn't wear that. What's in here? Okay, yeah, and then this blue bodycon dress I did wear. It was very nice. Then I brought like a little mini satin skirt, didn't wear that. If we were there for longer, I probably could have worn that, like maybe with the black tights underneath or something, that would have been good. And then this other satin skirt, like a midi length, also didn't wear that one, but definitely could have worn it again if we were there for a couple of extra days. Probably would have pulled that out. But yeah, that is everything. So there was only a couple of things that I didn't end up wearing. I used most of the stuff I packed, which was a really nice surprise. That is basically it. I'm going to finish like unpacking the rest of my like socks and underwear and stuff, and put all this stuff away. Got to do quite a bit of washing in the next few days, and yeah, I will end the video here. I'm about to go edit the footage from Tasmania, so this video will go up before the actual footage of what we filmed in Tasmania, because this is like gonna go on the end of the pre-Tasmania packing like vlog. So yeah, when you're watching this, we've actually already been in Tasmania and come back, even though at the start of this video it was before. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, because those Tasmania videos are going to be coming, and there's some really cool shots in there, and like we just had the best trip. It was such a good time, like a really good balance of like doing stuff and like exploring and doing like adventurous fun activities, and also just chilling and having a bit of time to relax and just take things slower. So yeah, I hope you're looking forward to seeing those. I'm going to get onto editing them today and probably chop them up into like a few small videos. I have to have a look at all the footage and see how much there is, but yeah, thank you guys, and I will see you again soon in those Tasmania videos. See ya!